It's that time of the year where a yearly tradition makes its long-awaited return. Families will gather round and spend quality time with each other. But if you thought we were talking about dinner, well, you thought wrong. It's back! And bigger than ever! It's the 2025 Thanksgiving Blitz! Presented by VedaStreams! Big hits! Big plays! High drama! High impact! More exciting matchups! Two incredible NFL Blitz games! Right here on VedaStreams! Get your Turkey Day weekend started the right way! Green Bay and Detroit! Kansas City and Dallas! Cincinnati and Baltimore! And our annual Black Friday special, Chicago and Philadelphia! Be here on Wednesday, November 26th! Hosted by Robbie and Setsuna F. Cheesehead. It's the 2025 VedaStreams Thanksgiving Blitz right here on Twitch. VedaStreams Sports.
And now it's time for another fantastic episode of Monsters of the Midway Tecmo Super Bowl Weekly Simulations, hosted by the one and only Veda Superfans. Emanating from Buddy Ryan's 46 Pub and Grill in Chicago, Illinois. Starring the brains of the group and the undefeated in all-time football pits, Demi Everski. The mouth of the group and the best at the cosplayer, Reggie Rockefeller. And the host of the show and top superfan, Robbie Bob O'Connor. Special features for today, your weekly dose of Green Bay Packers simulations featuring the rotten, stinky cheesehead, Setsuna F Cheesehead. And now, here's the Superfans. The week 11 of the 2025 Tecmo Super Bowl regular season simulation. I'm Robbie O'Connor, of course, but you can just call me Bob. And with me, as always, are my two fellow colleagues, Demi Everski. Good afternoon to you, Tim.
Good afternoon to you, Bob.
And Reggie Rockefeller. Good afternoon to you as well.
What's going on, Bob?
And once again, today is a great day to watch the greatest team from the greatest city in the entire universe. And that team is the Bears.
The Bears.
And needless to say, it feels good to see that the Bears just keep on rolling. And it feels good knowing that the Bears are in first place all alone in the NFC North. Something that Packer fans nor Chiefs fans don't know, nor will they ever know about for the rest of their lives. But this week, we're back at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you know what that means, fellas? Aaron Rodgers is back in town. That's right, fellas. That darkness retreat hiding, ayahuasca smoking, no good lousy son of a bitch who ruined our lives for 20 years from Green Bay is back in town. But today, we look to end his career right where it rightfully belongs, here in Chicago.
Fortunately for the Bears this week, Aaron Rodgers has a big crack in his old 40-year-old armor here. He's going to be playing with a broken left wrist. So my suggestion for the Bears defense, is to sack the absolute living fuck out of Aaron Rodgers. There's always been two people that I want to see the Bears defense bury right onto the Soldier Field turf. Aaron Rodgers and that fucking Chud Amaral Ray. So my suggestion is sack the fuck out of Rodgers and hurt his fucking 40-year-old ass. Make sure he doesn't get back in the game. But aside from the quarterback, the Bears defense is really going to need to make sure that they cover DK Metcalf all day. After all, he is Pittsburgh's top receiver this year, so making sure that he stays covered is top priority for the Bears secondary. And I'll tell you what, fellas, I don't do this often, but I'm going to do it this week. If the Bears manage to sack Aaron Rodgers 5 times, or injure his soft, sorry fucking teddy bear looking ass, everyone's going to get a shot on yours truly this week, Timmy Eversky.
All right.
Yeah, way to go,
Yeah.
Tim. You know, Tim, you're a lot more evil than I thought. And I fucking love you for it. Well, I'll tell you what. Offensively, the matchup between DJ Moore and Jalen Ramsey is going to be the key matchup on offense. So it's going to be interesting to see how often those two match up against each other. DeAndre Swift will be playing today, but it's likely he'll be having limited play due to the hip injury he sustained last week. But all that means is Romeo Dunze will be getting more carries as he should, and so we expect him to have a big game. But aside from that, all I gotta say is just let Caleb keep doing Caleb things, slinging the ball downfield and throwing touchdowns. Well said there, fellas, well said. Oh, and by the way, Admiral Ray, you are a loser-ass chud. I just wanted to throw that out there. Well, it's time for everyone's predictions. We'll start with you first, Ken. Well, Bob, my prediction is 167 to -4 in favor of the Bears. How about you, Reg? Okay, my call is I go 168 to -2 in favor of the Bears. Good predictions there, as always, fellas. Well, my call is I go with 143 to -35 in favor of the Bears.
Yeah.
And I also predict that Amaro will get some nasty diarrhea and Staley the Bear will shit on his face when he goes to bed tonight. Well, that'll be all for us here today. With me and Setsuna F Cheesehead working on the Wednesday Thanksgiving Blitz this week, Tim and Reg will be by themselves next Sunday for Tecmo Super Bowl Week 12. But, needless to say, I'm confident in both of you that you'll be able to hold up the standards that I've set so far this year. Well, now that we go on to Tecmo Super Bowl, the Bears are 3-6, coming off of a loss at Minnesota. Meanwhile, the Steelers are also 3-6, but they're coming off of a home win against Cincinnati. I'd like to thank Tim and Reg for providing us with some pregame coverage for this upcoming Bears game. And now, it's time for Tecmo Super Bowl! And now, live from Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago Bears, with a record of 3-6 in the Tecmo Super Bowl year, host the Pittsburgh Steelers, who also come in with a record of 3-6. Calling today's action, the one, the only, Robbie Bob O'Connor. And good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing today? Robbie Bob O'Connor here to cover another exciting weekend of Tecmo Super Bowl football. How's everyone doing? Oh, I could just taste the salt coming from Amarillo. Oh, it's lovely. Like I said, I hope Staley the Bear shits on his face when he goes to bed today. Oh, that would be a blessing for everyone in Chicago. But we got some football we got to take care of. We've got a Bears game we've got to do here. But first we have a Thursday night game between Houston and Buffalo. So let's just get that right out of the way, shall we? And Rick, here he is. I hope you're having a good day today. There you go. Bears. That's the spirit. Glad I can have some super fans in the chat with me. Okay. From Houston, it was a Thursday night matchup. The Texans and the Bills. And the Bills win. Too bad the Bills can't say they could do that on Thursday. Josh Allen got sacked 8 fucking times. What a fucking hack that is. And let's just get right off the bat. It's time for Chicago Bear football. From Soldier Field, it's the Bears and the Steelers. And here we go. And the Steelers have won the toss. And they will choose to receive. Cairo Santos to kick it away for the Bears. And the kick is underway, and the game is underway. Heath Miller will take it up to 35. He's already at midfield. Brought down near midfield at the 48 of the Bears. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers takes a snap out of the shotgun. Looking downfield. He's looking for DK Metcalf downfield. And it's intercepted! It's intercepted! And it's a touchback, so we take it at the 20. 1st and 10, the Bears! And Caleb Williams is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, Caleb Williams under center. Takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's looking for DJ Moore. It's caught. He gets the first down. First down, the Bears. Ball now at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Caleb Williams takes the snap. He's going to run out to his right. He's going to take it himself. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Caleb Williams. The toss to DeAndre Swift. The reverse to Robbie Odunze. Odunze will go out to his right. He will get the first down and more. He's at the 50. That's a break down and a pass a 40-yard line. And they're in Pittsburgh territory. 1st and 10, the Bears. At the 39. Caleb Williams will take it himself. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. Caleb Williams under center. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw to DJ Moore. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 7 for the Bears. Under center, Caleb Williams takes the snap. Looking downfield. And where the hell is he throwing that ball? A bad throw there by Caleb Williams. The Bears are forced to kick the 3-pointer. Cairo Santos. This will be a long field goal. The kick is up. On its way, it is in! It's in! And the Bears are on the board! It's 3-0 Bears! Cairo Santos to kick it to Heath Miller. He'll take it at the 37. Miller at right about midfield. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Warren. Warren will get no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 Aaron Rodgers out of the shotgun. Rodgers looking downfield. Looking for someone to throw to. Looking for DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf. Incomplete. Well covered there by Chicago. 3rd and 10 there for Pittsburgh. Rodgers will hand it off to Warren. Warren won't get anything on that one. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are forced to punt. That was a loss of a yard there. But short to punt it away for the Steelers. To Duvernay. Duvernay. And he'll be taken out of the end zone for a touchback. At the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, the Bears. Caleb Williams takes a snap. Looking downfield. Looking for someone to throw to. Looking for Robbie Odunze. Odunze. It's caught. He's by it. The 30. 35 play. The 15. The 10. The 5. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown Bears. Robbie Odunze was wide open. And he takes it all the way to the house. And the Bears are about to go up by 10 points here. Cairo Santos. The extra point is up. It is good. It's 10-0 Bears. How do you like that sausage, Admiral? Miller will take it at the 25. But can't bring him down. He's at the 40. That's the end of the first quarter. The Bears are up by 10. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 40. The toss to Gainwell. Gainwell. Got a gain of 4 in the play. Out of the shotgun into Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 7, I think. And Francis Cunningham throws it out to Freiermuth. Freiermuth! Oh, what a catch by Freiermuth! 1st down, Pittsburgh. They're at the 17 16-yard line. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap on first down. Looking for DK Metcalf in the end zone. He's wide open. Right in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And the Steelers answer right back. Aaron Rodgers, that no good lousy son of a bitch. Extra point by Boswell is up. It's good. And the Steelers are within 3 here. But they're still trailing. Boswell, the kick at the Menenguy. Menenguy will take it up to 35. They will be brought down at the 46-yard line. First and 10, the Bears. Dale Williams takes the snap. Looking downfield, looking for someone to throw to. Blitz is coming. He's got Romeo Tuesday. He's wide open again. Yes, he is. The 10, 5, touchdown Bears. 2 straight passes for Romeo Tuesday. 2 straight touchdowns. The Bears are on a roll. The Bears are rolling. Suck it on a roll. You can fucking suck it on a roll. Extra point by Santos is up. It is good. And the Bears are back to within 10. The lead by 10, 17-7. Santos, the kick it to Miller. He'll take it deep into the end zone. Miller will be brought down. No, he can't take it down. He's at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking downfield for someone to throw to. First is coming. Here comes looking for DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is wide open. And he's at the 20. And brought down at the 16. The Steelers call timeout. Oh, is this going to be one of those games, huh? First and 10 at the 16 in Chicago. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. He's going to run it himself. Oh, man. He's trying to run it. And they bring it down. You can't be kidding me. He's 42 yards old. You can't tackle that son of a bitch. Aaron Rodgers just ran it in the end zone. Extra point by Boswell. It's off. It is good. And the Steelers, every time Chicago has thrown a punch here, the Steelers have answered right back. Menenguy takes the kickoff at the 10. Brought down at the 20. First and 10, the Bears. Dale Williams out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to run out to his left. He's got room to run. He's got the first down. Maybe not. In and out of the play. Bears caught timeout. 58 seconds left in the half. It's 2nd and 1. Dale Williams hands it off to Swift. Swift is at the first down and more. And he's brought down to the 42. Bears use up their 2nd timeout. First and 10. Shotgun formation for Cal Williams. Cal Williams looking for someone to throw to downfield. And it's blocked. The rush coming from the left side there. The right side of Cal Williams. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Cal Williams takes the snap. He'll run out to his right. And now the ball's out! Now the ball's out! Somebody get it! And the Bears got it back! Romeo Dude! He's at the 30! The 20! The 15! The 10! Oh, and he's brought down to the 10! Oh, I thought he had a chance to go all the way there. Wow. What a game so far. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is halftime. The Bears, in a back and forth affair, currently lead 17-14. Admiral wishes he could read minds. Okay, let me get a sip of coffee here. Just I'd like to remind you, this game is brought to you by Windy City Meats. Meats that Admiral can't afford. So suck it. And now we're on the halftime show. Look at those fancy beer cheerleaders. Look at that fine young lady here. Steelers will kick it away for the 3rd quarter. 2nd half is underway. Menenguy will take it at the 10-yard line. The 11. At the 20, brought down at the 22. First and 10, the Bears. Dale Williams out of the shotgun. Looking downfield, looking for DJ Moore. DJ Moore! Oh! Incomplete, that was 3 men in coverage here. That was dangerous right there. 2nd and 10 for Chicago. Dale Williams, the toss to Swift. The reverse to Onunze. He'll run out to his right. And he's making people miss, but only a gain of a yard there. 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation for Caleb Williams. Blitz is on. Caleb Williams takes the snap. He's looking for he's throwing the DJ. Andrew Swift, he's covered there. The Bears are forced to punt. Dixon will punt it away. Miller will take the punt return. It looks like he'll take it about the 22-yard line. And he'll be brought down near the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. Hands off to Warren. Warren, he's got room to run on the left side. He's got the first down. Brought down to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Rodgers takes the snap. Looking downfield, look for someone to throw to, and it's blocked. Pass is blocked. Good job there by the Bears front 5. It'll be 2nd down. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. Out of the shotgun. Blitz is cutting. Throws out the gate. Well, and incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Shotgun formation for Rodgers again. He takes the snap. He's going to look downfield. And puts it cutting. Gainwell is open. Oh, blocked. Good stop there by the Bears defense. Good coverage by the secondary. And the Steelers are forced to punt. Bashort will punt it away. So Duvernay will take it. Looks like he'll take it to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. We'll place it at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, the Bears. Caleb Williams out of the shotgun. Looking for DJ Moore. It's cut. It's a 1st down. DJ Moore got open there. 1st and 10, the Bears. Caleb Williams will run it up the middle and a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation for Caleb Williams. He takes a snap. He's looking downfield. He's going to look at Cole Kmet. It's cut. He's got the 1st down. 1st and 10, the Bears. 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The snap to Caleb Williams right directly to. And breaks tackles. And a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Bears. Shotgun formation for Caleb Williams. He takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's going to Cole Kmet. Incomplete. And it's 3rd and 6 for Chicago. Caleb Williams takes the snap. Blitz is on. And he gets rid of it. Johnson's got the ball. He's got the 1st down. Good pocket awareness there by Caleb Williams to get rid of that ball in the blitz. He's got the 1st down. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Caleb Williams runs out. Oh! Patrick Queen with a sack. Caleb Williams is going to try to run for it, but it'll be credited as a sack. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11. 4th quarter underway. Caleb Williams takes the snap. Looking for Cole Kmet. Oh, you dropped the ball. Come on. 3rd and 11 for the Bears. Shotgun formation for Caleb Williams. He's just going to take it himself. He's got room to run, and he couldn't get the yard to gain. The Bears will settle for a field goal. This will be a long one. Carlos Santos. The kick is up. On its way. Got the distance. It is. No, good. God damn it. It's sailed to the left. Steelers will take over at the 39-yard line. Rodgers hands it off to Gainwell. Gainwell won't get anything on the play. Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation for Rodgers. Rodgers takes the snap. Looking downfield for someone to throw to. Blitz is coming. Gainwell. No, couldn't get it. Nowhere in sight. Rodgers is going to play him out of his receiver. 3rd and 11. Rodgers takes the snap. Gives it off to Warren. And he gets stopped. No get in the play. Bears defense forces a 3 and out for the Steelers. Short will punt it away. 3 minutes left in the game. Duvernay. He will take it, and he'll take it in the end zone for a touchback. Place at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, the Bears. 1st shotgun at Caleb Williams. Looking for Romeo Dunze. And incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Caleb Williams under center. Hands it off to DeAndre Swift. And gain of a yard on the play. Steelers call timeout. 3rd and 9. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. 3rd and 9. Caleb Williams takes a snap. He's going to take it himself. Why are you trying to take it yourself? Just throw the ball, you asshole! And Patrick Queen is credited with a sack. and Pittsburgh forces the Bears to punt. Dixon will punt it away. Heath Miller will take the punt return. He'll take it at about the 20-yard line. And brought down at about the 26. First and 10 for Pittsburgh. 2 minutes left in the game, under 2 minutes. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Looking for down, for someone to throw 2 downfield. But it's coming. Gainwell is incomplete. He's well covered there. At 38 left, 2nd and 10. Rodgers takes a snap. Hands it off to Warren. Late Fletcher back to Rodgers, throws it to Tavon Austin. Oh, incomplete. Excuse me, that was Calvin Austin. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Rodgers out of the shotgun. He's gonna try to run himself. And he's sacked. He's sacked by Kyle Gordon. I hope he's hurt on that play. And the Steelers call timeout. And they gotta go for the 4th and 14. Rodgers. He's gonna hand it off to Warren. Lee Fletcher back to Rodgers. Looking downfield for DK Metcalf. And it's intercepted! It's intercepted! Intercepted! The Bears will take cover! The Bears will take over. Shotgun formation for Caleb Williams. 1st and 10. Look at him go. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. Got hands off to Swift. He's gonna fake the reverse. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 3. Bears can just burn the clock out at this point. 14 seconds left. The toss to Swift. He's gonna take it himself. Got the first down. And he burns the clock out. And there's your ball game. The Chicago Bears win by a score of 17 to 14. The Bears win. The Bears win. The Bears win. Woo! Woo! Yeah! 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 Suck it, I'm a rope. Suck it, I'm a rope. Suck it, I'm a rope. Ladies and gentlemen, your Malort player of the game. It has to go to Romeo Dunze. 2 back-to-back receiving touchdowns. 2 great bombs to Romeo Dunze, who took it all the way to the house to put the Bears up ahead and ahead for good. The Bears improved to 4-6. The Bears improved to 4-6. The Steelers fall to 3-7. Oh, you just love to see it. You just love to see it, folks. The Bears win. What the fuck are you talking about? That's you thinking about that, Amaro. But who cares? The fucking Bears win! The Bears win! Oh, that's a great way to end a Bears day today. Now, as long as the Bears can actually win, which they will, all will be well here in the NFL. Well, folks, you know he won't believe you. Well, folks, that'll be all for the Bears portion of this segment. Next time you'll see me will be on Wednesday when I need to shut this fucking cheesehead up on Thanksgiving Blitz. I can't wait to watch Setsuna's Packers get absolutely trashed by the Lions on Wednesday. And on Thursday, too. I can't wait to watch them get trashed today by the Vikings. But that'll be all for us today. Robbie O'Connor will be back on Wednesday. Coming up, Setsuna F Cheesehead will be here to watch his Packers lose. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. the week. Let
It's back! And bigger than ever! It's the 2025 Thanksgiving Blitz! Presented by VedaStreams! Big hits, big plays, high drama, high impact! More exciting matchups! Two incredible NFL Blitz games! Right here on VedaStreams! Get your Turkey Day weekend started the right way! Green Bay and Detroit, Kansas City and Dallas, Cincinnati and Baltimore, and our annual Black Friday special, Chicago and Philadelphia! Be here on Wednesday, November 26th, hosted by Robbie O'Connor and Setsuna F. Cheesehead. It's the 2025 VedaStreams Thanksgiving Blitz right here on Twitch.
Hello everyone, Setsuna F. Cheesehead reporting for duty from Green Bay. Well, my Packers got the job done last week against New York, but needless to say, the offense still looks iffy, and our defense is continuing to just get gashed by the run as of late. But with all that being said, we're still 6-3-1, and we're in second place in the NFC North despite our poor play on both sides of the ball. This week, we're back at home to take on the Vikings in a crucial NFC North matchup. I think the game plan for Green Bay should be to rattle J.J. McCarthy all day. He's been playing a little iffy as of late, so rattling him up and making him uncomfortable in the pocket will give Green Bay a good advantage on defense. Keep Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison covered, and don't let them get open where they can make some damaging plays for the Packers. And on offense, let Jordan Love play like he did in the fourth quarter. Keep the playbook open and let his arm do the magic. Unfortunately, with Josh Jacobs being limited today, don't try to rush him out there. We don't want him getting more hurt than he is right now. Let Emmanuel Wilson do most of the carries. And for the love of all that is good, let Matthew Golden loose. Well, let's take you out to Tecmo's Super Bowl, where the Packers are hosting the Vikings in a crucial NFC North rivalry matchup. Both teams are tied at 5-4, with the Packers losing in overtime against the Giants and the Vikings winning a big-time NFC North rivalry matchup against the Bears last week. Needless to say, this is an absolutely crucial game. Once again, let's hear that beloved chant. Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! And now, live from Lambeau Field, the Green Bay Packers, who are sitting at a record of 5-4, travel back to Lambeau Field to take on the Minnesota Vikings, who are also tied with a record of 5-4, in a big-time NFC North divisional matchup. Calling today's action is the one and only Setsuna F. Cheesehead. And hello everyone, how are we all doing today? Setsuna F. Cheesehead here. Where's my cheesehead? There it is, that's better. Hopefully we're all having a good day, well, at least us Packer fans. Not real thrilled about watching the Bears win that game, but I don't think that's actually going to happen today. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to do what Aaron Rodgers does best. But it looks like we got some games that we got to... Well, I didn't know you could read minds. What are you, one of those X-Men? Well, it looks like we've got a few games that we got to do before we get to this. At least only 3. Or 2, excuse me. Well, I guess we can play the Madden theme song. Give me 1 second. Yes, let's crush the Vikings. Wait, I become part metal? We got 2 games that we got to get to before we get to ours. So let's see. Andreas Baez returns for the Bengals. The Bengals host the Patriots in Cincinnati. And the Bengals win 17-10. What is AOTT? These people. What are they, from the future or something? Wendell Robinson is back for the Giants. In Detroit, the Lions host the Giants. And the Lions beat the brakes off of the Giants, 41-14. A big-time confidence booster for the Lions heading into the Thanksgiving showdown with the Packers. And now, it's time for the Packers. The Packers and the Vikings to get it underway here at Lambeau. Christian Watson is back for the Packers. That'll be a big help. In Lambeau, the Packers host the Vikings. Here we go. And the Packers have won the toss. They'll choose to receive. I don't mind the Chiefs. I have nothing against them. Will Riker to kick it away. Christian Watson will take the kickoff. He'll take it deep into the end zone. And he'll take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Jordan Love under center. The handoff to Josh Jacobs. He's got room to run. Good run there. Gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Love is out of the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Looking downfield. Looking for Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs is caught! Caught! The big time throw there is a first down. Hand off to Emmanuel Wilson. And brought down for a gain of 2. First down. 2nd and 8 now. Love under center. The handoff to Josh Jacobs. He's got room to run, but Minnesota's stopping him right there. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 5. Jordan Love takes the snap. Hands off to Emmanuel Wilson. And Minnesota forces a 3 and out. Galen to punt it away for the Packers. Adam Thielen will take the punt return. Take it at about the 14-yard line. And he's brought down at the 19. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy under center. The handoff to Aaron Jones. And the ball is out! Oh, it's recovered by T.J. Hawkinson! And he's already past midfield! And he's in Packer territory! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The ball just isn't bouncing Green Bay's way in these last couple weeks. Now the handoff to Jones. And he's gonna take it all the way. No. He's got the first down, though. Minnesota's already at the 28 of the Packers. McCarthy takes the snap. Handoff to Jones. Stop there for a gain of 1. McCarthy takes a snap. He's going to look to throw, and he's going to take it himself. He's got the first down and more. And Minnesota's already in the red zone. They're at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. And the blitz is on! Javon Bullard with a sack! That's a loss of 6 on the play. 2nd and 16 for Minnesota. McCarthy takes the snap. He's going to throw to Aaron Jones. And he's making people miss. And the ball's out! Recovered by the Packers! And Javon Bullard again! Gets the ball back for the Packers! And the Packers now get the ball. 1st and 10. Emmanuel Wilson, gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Love takes the snap. Throw it up. And it's off to Emmanuel Wilson. 3rd and 4. That was a gain of 5 on that last play. Love takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Emmanuel Wilson. He's got room to run. He's got the first down. Brought down at the 30. First and 10 at the 30 for the Packers. Love under center. Manuel Wilson. He will... It's Cheddar. Second and 9. Looks like getting a one on the last play. The handoff to Manuel Wilson again. That's the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless here. It's a gain of 5. Third and 5 for the Packers. Love. Handoff to Jacobs. He's got room to run on the left side to the 50. In Minnesota territory in your midfield. Big run there by Josh Jacobs. First and 10 for the Packers. Love takes the snap. Under pressure and he's sacked. Jonathan Allen with a sack. That's a loss of 11. Love takes the snap on 2nd and 21. Looking for Matthew Golden. Incomplete. 3rd and 21. Love takes the snap. And another. Who is blocking Jonathan Allen here? And the Packers have to punt. Galen to punt it away to Adam Thielen. He'll take it at the 15-yard line. He's at the 20, at the 25, the 30. Brought down at the 30. First and 10 for Minnesota. 3:29 left in the half. McCarthy takes the snap. Under pressure. And he throws it incomplete. Looks like he was looking for Aaron Jones there, but he was covered. 2nd and 10 for Minnesota. McCarthy, the snap. Mason gets nowhere. Loss of a yard on the play. 3rd and 11. J.J. McCarthy takes the snap. 3rd and 11. Another pressure. Throws it away. Looks for Jordan Addison. And overthrew his man. Packers defense forces a 3 and out. Excuse me. Cook to punt it away. Matt Cook to punt it away. Christian Watson will take the kick at the... He'll take it in the end zone for a touchback. 2:29 left in the half. First and 10 for the Packers at the 20. Jordan Love under center. He'll take it, hand it to Jacobs. Just getting nowhere on these runs here. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Emmanuel Wilson. Gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 8. The run game has not been established. Don't think it will be. 3rd and 8. Pressure's on. Looking for Tucker Kraft. It's caught. First down for the Packers. Packers call a timeout. Big catcher by Tucker Kraft. Under 2 minutes left. Minute 54. Love under center. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. Got room to run. He's got the first down. He's past midfield. He's breaking tackles. They can't bring him down. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Packers. Oh my, what a run. Josh Jacobs. They could not bring the man down. And the Packers are on the board. What a run by Josh Jacobs. The extra point by McManus is up. It is good. And the Packers are up 7-0. McManus to kick it away. Chandler will take it at the 31-yard line. Chandler making people miss. Brought down to the 46. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. McCarthy in shotgun formation. No, he'll hand it off to Jones. Jones will take it for a gain of 2. Minnesota calls it first timeout. 2nd and 8 for Minnesota. Shotgun formation again. Another handoff to Jones. Jones brought down and only a gain of a yard there. Big tackle there. I believe that was Micah Parsons. Now it's 3rd and 7. McCarthy under center. He will hand it off to Mason. Mason won't get any in there. The Vikings use their last timeout on 4th and 5. Looks like they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a long one, folks. Reichard to try and get on the board for the Vikings. Kick. Got the distance. It bounces in. Wow. And the Vikings are on the board. 7-3. That's got to be a league record. Reichard to kick it to Watson. They'll take it at the 30. 10 seconds left. Let's see what he can do here. And brought down at the 30, the 45-yard line. Love will take the snap to Emmanuel Wilson. Wilson will get past midfield, but well, nothing doing. And that's halftime. A scoreless first quarter, led by a huge Josh Jacobs run and a Minnesota field goal. And the Packers are up 7-3. Don't go anywhere, folks. I got to get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right, we're back. Halftime is underway. Minnesota will get the ball to start the second half. McManus to kick it away to Chandler. Chandler will take it to the 28-yard line. Second half is underway. Brought down at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Minnesota. McCarthy under center. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Looking for Justin Jefferson. Caught! Caught! And he's brought down in Packer territory. 26-yard line to the Packers. First and 10 Minnesota. He's sacked! Micah Parsons with a big sack there. Lost the 9 on the play. Second and 19 for the Vikings. And he brought... Looking for him again. Looking for Jordan Addison, incomplete. Overthrew his man. Third and 19. Shotgun formation for McCarthy. Takes the snap. Under pressure. And it's almost intercepted. Packers bringing the rush there. The Vikings forced to kick a field goal. Will Reichard will try to bring the Vikings within one. Kick is up. It is good. And it's 7-6. Minnesota only trailing by 1 now. But the Packers, a big sack by Parsons there. Kick to Christian Watson. It'll take it at the 18. To the 30. He brought down at the 35. It'll be first and 10 for the Packers. Jordan Love out of the shotgun. The snap. He will run out to his right. And he's brought down by Blake Cashman. That'll be credited as a sack and a loss of 2. Looks like he was trying to run to his right there. Second and 12. Hand off to Emmanuel Wilson. Wilson gets some of those yards back. Good run there. That's a gain of 7. Third and 5 for the Packers. Love takes the snap. Blitz is on. And he's sacked. He had no time there. Blake Cashman with a sack. And the Vikings force a 3 and out. Damn it. Galen to punt it away. To Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen. Looks like he'll take it about the 18. And brought down at the 24-yard line. First and 10 for Minnesota. McCarthy takes the snap. Hands off to Jones. He goes out to his left. He's got room to run. And he's brought down near the marker, but he's short about a yard. Second and 1. McCarthy. He will step back to throw. Looking for someone downfield. Mason. He's got it. Brought down at the 50. First and 10 for the Vikings. McCarthy takes the snap. Hands off to Jones. Jones. He's got room to run. He's going right down the middle. He's got the first down, and he's in Packer territory. First and 10. Is this going to be a hand off to Jones? No. McCarthy out of the shotgun. Looking for Jordan Addison. And he is short of the marker. Second and 1. Minnesota moving down the field methodically here. Hands off to Mason. Mason, he's going to run it right in for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Jordan Mason just walks right in. And the Vikings now have the lead. Extra point by Reichard is up and is good. Reichard to kick it away to Christian Watson. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Watson will take it out of his own end zone. Let's go to his right. He's at the 10. Brought down to 15. Good return given where he was. First and 10 for the Packers at the 16. Jordan Love hands it off to Emmanuel Wilson. He's got room to run on his left side. He's got the first down. Good run there by Emmanuel Wilson. 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan Love hands it off to Wilson again. And that was a gain of 7, I believe. Yes. Second and 3. Fourth quarter underway for the Packers. Jordan Love out of the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Looking for Romeo Doubs. And incomplete. 2 men covering Romeo Doubs there. Third and 3. Jordan Love hands it off to Emmanuel Wilson. Wilson will not get the marker. And they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Jordan Love gives it to Emmanuel Wilson, and they won't get it! Damn it! The Vikings will take over. Hand off to Jones on 1st and 10. And he's breaking tackles. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2. Mason, hand off to Mason. No gain on the play there, 3rd and 2. McCarthy, under center. Hand off to Mason and won't get it again. Vikings are forced to kick a field goal. Good stop there by the Packer defense. The field goal by Riker. It's up. It is. Bounces in. And the Vikings now up by 2 scores. Kick by Riker to Watson. He'll take it at the 35. Let's see what he can do here. Watson in Minnesota territory. Good return there by Christian Watson. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Lob out of the shotgun. Looking downfield. Looking for Romeo Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. 2nd and 10. This play calling is Matt LaFleur personified right here. Manuel Wilson, handoff on 2nd and 10. Got room to run. Got the first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the Minnesota 34-yard line. Jordan Love hands it off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs got a gain of about 6 there. Packers call a timeout. Time winding down here. 2nd and 4. Jordan Love under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Jacobs. Will not. And oh no. Josh Jacobs is hurt. Oh, damn it, no. Josh Jacobs is hurt. This is bad. They're going to have to go to Marshawn Lloyd. 3rd and 1. As if things can't get any worse. Hand off to Marshawn Lloyd. Does he have it? Yes. First down for the Packers. Marshawn Lloyd got the yard to gain. 2 minutes left, though. Time. They're burning up a lot too much clock here. Jordan Love. Hand off to Emmanuel Wilson. Brought down in the backfield. Packers have to call timeout. Loss of 6. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Shotgun for Love. Takes the snap. Pressure's on it. Blake Cashman. Why isn't anyone blocking Blake Cashman here? Now it's 3rd and 26. Love takes the snap. Looking for Marshawn Lloyd. Big gain there, but it's still 4th and 11, and they have to go for it here. Love. They're going to hand it off to Emmanuel Wilson. Why are you handing it off? It's 4th and 11. God damn you, Matt LaFleur. Now they can just sit on this one. McCarthy out of the shotgun under pressure. Jordan Addison caught. First down. Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 15. Hand off to Jones. Gain of 12 on the play. 3rd and 3. Hand off to Jones again. He'll get the first. No, he won't. They'll punt it away. With 14 seconds left, this thing is all but pretty much over at this point. Hook to punt it away. Watson will be brought down the 33-yard line, and that's the ball game. Green Bay got the opening score, but Minnesota scoring 16 unanswered points, and the Green Bay offense just doing absolutely nothing. And the Minnesota Vikings go into Lambeau and win 16-7. The Packers are now 5-5, and the Vikings are now 6-5. Absolutely sickening. Well, we still got a few more games we got to cover here. Looks like we got 7. Looks like we got 9 more games we're going to cover here. Finishing with Carolina and San Francisco. Let's see who all wins these. Let's finish off the regular season week 11. In Kansas City, the Chiefs host the Colts. And the Chiefs prevail in Arrowhead, 16-13. Big time win for the Chiefs, a big loss for Indianapolis. In Tennessee, the Titans host the Seahawks. The Titans trample the Seahawks 38-14. What a win by Tennessee. Excuse me. In Baltimore, the Ravens host the Jets. And the Jets take down the Ravens on the road, 28-14. The Jets are on a roll here. In Arizona, the Cardinals host the Jaguars. And the Jaguars go into the desert and shut out the Cardinals 13-0. Wow. What a win by the Jags there. In Las Vegas, the Raiders host the Browns. The Raiders demolish the Cleveland Browns 35-3. The Browns have now lost 2 in a row after starting the season off with an 8-0 record. They lost 2 in a row. That is a huge loss, though, to the Raiders. In Dallas, the Cowboys host the Eagles. Big time NFC East matchup here. The Eagles triumph 33-17. They take down their nemesis out in Texas. In New Orleans, at the Bayou, the Saints host the Falcons. And the Falcons go into the Bayou and take down the Saints 20-17. For the Rams, Blake Corum is back. The Rams host the Buccaneers in Los Angeles. And the Rams prevail 35-28. Big time win for the Rams there. Big time loss for the Bucs there. And finally, in Carolina, the Panthers host the 49ers. The 49ers demolish the Panthers out in Carolina, 42-14. What a blowout by the 49ers there. And that will be all for week 11. Let's take a look at the standings. In the East, the Jets now with a lead in the NFC East. Who would have seen this coming? They lead with a 7-3 record, leading over the Bills. In the North, the Browns, despite losing 2 in a row, they still lead the North. The Ravens losing helped their efforts. In the South, despite losing, the Colts are still 7-3. They still lead the South. And in the West, the Chiefs now have a commanding 8-2 record on the year. Meanwhile, the Raiders and Broncos are tied for second with 5-5 records. In the NFC, in the East, the Eagles continue to pull away with the East with a win over the Cowboys. They now have a 7-3 record. In the North, the Lions won. They stay in first place. The Vikings with a big win over the Packers. They now pull ahead to second place in the division. The Packers now, they're only a game ahead of the Bears. And now they have a big game coming up on Thanksgiving against the Lions. In the South, the Bucs with a 6-4 record. A big loss with the Saints here. So the Bucs still lead the NFC South. And in the West, the 49ers, with the Cardinals losing and the Niners winning, the 49ers now, they now lead the NFC West. And that is your standings going through Week 11. Next week, the Thanksgiving weekend. Green Bay will be in Detroit. The Bears will host the Eagles. Kansas City will travel to Dallas on Thanksgiving. and that will be on Tecmo Super Bowl. That will be this Sunday. I will not be calling any of the Packer games for Tecmo Super Bowl. I will be calling the NFL Blitz matchups for Thanksgiving Blitz, along with Robbie O'Connor. Reggie Rockefeller and Timmy Eberski will be here for Tecmo Super Bowl. And that will do it for Week 11 of the 2025 Tecmo Super Bowl regular season simulation. Would have been nice to see the Packers win. But maybe they could get a win next week against the Lions. But that will do it for this week of Tecmo Super Bowl regular season simulations. Myself and Robbie O'Connor will be back on Wednesday for the Thanksgiving Blitz. You don't want to miss it. Wednesday, November 26th at 7 p.m. The Packers, Lions, Chiefs, Cowboys, Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, Bears. It'll be on NFL Blitz 2003 and NFL Blitz 2012. We will have those games for you. And of course, we will be back here next week, Sunday, for Week 12 of the Tecmo Bowl weekly simulation for Week 12. Reggie Rockefeller and Timmy Eberski will be here to call those games. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to another week of regular season simulation on Tecmo Super Bowl. On behalf of everyone, even those loser Superfans, I'm Setsuna F. Cheesehead. We hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. Go Pack Go! Bears still suck! Go Chiefs! And we will see you all on the next episode of VedaStreams. Have a good day, everyone.